Hello, okay, microphone is working. Let's add some music, and we are only 40 minutes late. I am sorry for that. It is a little bit tired today, and I just forgot about this thing happening. Brain, is it working? It is. I'm just a bit ashamed that I totally forgot about this stream. Ay. We had a nice dinner, and we're just sitting there and watching something with the wife, just having a nice chill time instead of doing my proper print stream stuff. Okay, There we go, maybe add a bit of red to this. Okay. Alright. So I'll just do a quick study, I guess. Let's see what we can do. What are you planning to schedule? So that's the thing. Like I'm 40 minutes late, and I just ran up and quickly turned it on. I guess we do a quick robot, or we do a little bit of warm up actually, and then we see where we go from there. I wanted to do traditional, but that takes a lot more setting up, so we're not doing that anymore. You should draw some. My good friend actually got me a book, like Unfortunate Supervillains, and there is like a book of collection of a whole bunch of unfortunate supervillains from the Golden Age and Silver Age all the way to modern days. And I thought it would be cool to draw those every now and then, but of course I don't have that book with me here now. But I guess we'll just do something traditional, and just a mech or a spaceship or a vehicle, maybe just a study. Maybe I'll just do a quick study. Let's draw some straight lines, because with Procreate, one gets quickly used to not knowing how to draw straight lines. There we go. Finally, a tutorial on how to draw double wrap. Hey Squirrel, welcome. I like that actually. Alright, Manuel said anime girl. I can't draw anime girls, but I can do some studies of girls, I guess. And just so you guys see also what I'm drawing. I'm drawing this girl, or at least I'm trying to. Squirrel, what's going on, my friend? How are things? Things are good. They're so good that I forgot about the stream, and now I was scrambling up to quickly do something. Like sometimes I'm lucky when Kim is joining the stream, because he just messages me that, hey buddy, weren't you supposed to stream today? But when he's busy and he's not joining the stream, then I'm all on my own. But yeah, things are good. My wife's birthday is next month, and because we have like a big national reservation park thing, not like actually almost outside the house. She always wanted to get a subboard to do some water adventures, and then since we have our son, she wanted to kayak. So for her birthday, I got like an inflatable kayak, and today, well, it arrived a couple of days ago, but today was nice weather, and I decided to work a little bit ahead yesterday, so we took today off, at least the second half of the day. First half we still worked, but the second half of the day took off and went out on the water and kayaked a little bit. So yeah, very, very nice. You should have someone remind you that her birthday is coming up, because that would be a death sentence to forget about. No, that's not something that I can forget about. It's just an easy date that I remember, I guess. And we try to, like, it's on again, off again. We try to not over, what's the word? Give too much or too big gifts to each other. Like at one, because a couple of years ago she got me a trip to, she's Turkish from origin, so, and I never been to Turkey and I always wanted to go, so she got me a trip to Istanbul, and that was very nice. So while I'm not trying to outdo her, I'm still feeling sometimes like, oh, I have to, I'm still trying to make up for that because it was so much fun. So actually this leg is going a bit upwards, that's why it was squished. I was wondering, like, this feels a little bit squished here. How are you? How are you doing? How is life over there? You as in the 18 of us, or just scrolls? All the 18 of you. Well, I think technically it's just you and scrolls, because the rest are like me when I'm joining live streams, just quiet little lurkers, which is no problem. Please feel free to lurk and be quiet. I'm not trying to force anybody into talking. Many times I just turn on a drawing stream just so I can have somebody talk in the background while I'm working. So it's totally fine to do that. There's your anime girl, Manuel. This is the most that you get. So Screw says, things are good, just got through a deadline for work, so I'm breathing a little easier at the moment. Been listening to figure drawing streams all morning, so this is perfectly on trend. Well, there we go. And Manuel says, oh, that's because they put you in the TVs of small Chinese tea shop in the middle of rural China. Well, see, like, out of those 18, only 13 people are left. A lot of them also ran away. I guess I'm scary to rural Chinese people. Okay, this is a good little warm up. Let's see if we can do some. Oh, wrong. some mechs or something now. They shut down the TV. Shall we do some Star Wars? Maybe not Star Wars. I am going to take a pose. Let's see if we find an interesting pose. Let's see what we can turn it into. I like this one. Pop, pop. What was the engines for space exploration that you told me about? Yeah, exactly, ion engines. Technically we have them, but yeah, if I understand correctly, it's hard to get up with speed with them. It's hard to get up to speed with them. Once you're at speed, it's fine. But maybe Skrull can jump in here as well, since he's also in the engineering type. Also, I had shawarma the other night because of you. Ah, there we go. Whenever I can convince somebody to have shawarma or dinner or anything similar, I consider that a win. A win, my friend. Oh, you guys can't hear the music, can you? Let me just fix that a little bit. There, see, this is. See, this is a good beat in the background. It's a shame if you can't hear this. But they can use another motor to help them to get to speed and then shut that one down. I like the plasma ones. We have some people here in Costa Rica experimenting with them. I mean, so that's why I always think that when you talk about plasma, the flame of a fire is plasma. So how is a plasma engine different from just a normal combustion engine? Because then I would say like whatever generates that flame, that plasma, that's the different part, right? Not necessarily the plasma. Unless there's a YouTube video out there on how to fix my ion engine when it breaks on my car, then I don't know much about it. All right. Okay. So this is Our Lady. And now I have some ref open here with some helmet designs, and then we're just going to put these over Our Lady. I feel some shoulder pads fit here. Maybe I can make my brush a little bit smaller as well, since we're doing a bit more detail work. Somebody on Instagram was doing different Star Wars helmets, and I really like them. I would like to find that now to get a bit of inspiration. But of course when you're looking for this, you will not find it. Pa, pa, pa. I know there's a way to check what I liked, but I feel it's just too cumbersome. So I'll just quickly stroll through here, and since I will not find it, I will just give up very quickly, I imagine. Yes, okay, I can't find it. It was worth looking into though. Pa, 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 pa. You know what, I'm reading through it, and I think plasma and ion motors are the same, because they ionize a propellant, like you said, gas or something, and then they use magnetism to push the plasma out as a thruster. Yeah, that's the thing. That once you're in space, and if you push something out, that's also like a reverse reaction, so it pushes you forward as well. But I guess this is a very fuel efficient way of pushing yourself forward, and that's why people are looking into it. I do like this. Sort of almost a bit Soviet, all Soviet-like. Wire, dragon, and cat girls. I just call it cat girls. If you want to torture yourself, there's always color flip, a complicated thing to color properly. Color flip? What do you mean? I mean, I like self-torture as much as the next guy, but I usually don't color because it's too much self-torture for me. I just like lines. Usually I stop at line work. I rarely go further. Yep, I'm reading that too. It's not an energy efficient system, you know, your mechanical stuff, baby. Well, I at one point I did study mechanical engineering. There are some remnants in me, not a lot, sadly, but I do remember some things. This doesn't work. Cat girls. The light hits a part of the drawing and that changes to a different color than the rest. Okay. I mean I get the principle. I'm just not sure where that fits into the conversation or into this future girl, whatever she is doing. Have you seen any of the images for the new Tron movie yet? I always end up drawing sci-fi stuff for a while after watching any of the previous ones. So I'm expecting this one to be the same. No, I have not seen anything. Is this like a production drawing, something like that? Wow. I tried green and pink as the design was based on cherry blossoms, which are available in both colors. Green and pink are also opposites. Am I losing my mind? Did we have a conversation that I missed here? What's going on, cat girls? I got a call from work. I've been seeing you but not hearing you. Ah, sorry, Manuelito. You go do work, my friend. Squirrels. The movie comes out in October. There are poster images and stuff out now. Okay, let me do a quick Google on that. Why not? New Tron movie. Bobbity boom boom boom. Oh, Jared Leto. Why? Oh yeah, of course I saw the trailer as well. I'm like, brain is poo poo. Oh no, those big Megatron or whatever they were called, those big flying ships came into our world. I was not a fan of seeing that in the trailer. But okay, these look cool. So I'm like, Tron has a very cool visual world, whatever. So I am curious what they do with it. I like this overall look, but I want to combine it with sort of a utility belt. Color flip. Okay, now I think you're just having fun there, cat girls, which is fine. That's what you're supposed to have in a stream. But you got me confused there for a second. I did not know what was going on. I just want to design some light cycles or whatever they call. Yeah, I think they are called light cycles. I can only see the pop boy thingy from Fallout. It is a bit of a Fallout-y design, so I'm not surprised. Okay. Catgirl, I am also Among Us as I turn dumb stuff into characters. other than a toilet plunger and kitchen sponge into humans. That's cool stuff. That's creative stuff. That's what I think. That's what drawing is there for. Oof. Oh yeah, speaking of Tron, because you were talking about that scroll. Last week we went out and we watched the Thunderbolts. And even though I was convinced that Marvel is like all done now, I was hearing some good things about it. So I thought, like, you know what, let me give it a chance. And I'm not regretting it. It was enjoyable. One of the more enjoyable Marvel movies in a long time. Category. I usually draw around some kind of character item. Like how I used cherry blossom petals for Sakura, then everything just fell into place. I mean, everything that gives you good inspiration, right? Everything that gets your mind going. But yeah, I've been honestly feeling the same about the Marvel movies as of late too. It's good to hear. I have to check it. Yeah, it's. I mean, don't go in with high hopes, but it was. What did I see last time? Captain America, whatever, with the Red Hulk. That was just a waste of everybody's time. This was tons better than that. It feels like they've been scrambling to find something interesting since Endgame. It just nothing happened after Endgame. That's it. I guess it peaked and which is interesting. I just talked with somebody about it today that the comics are there. There's a lot of good source material, so I don't know why they just are not using that. I'm also giving her hair designed after internal computer cables. So that's like something, I imagine that's something like a Rasta hair, like dreadlocks and whatnot. Okay, let's add some shadow here. I've been thinking about getting some books about concept art from movies. If you could have a book of concept art from any movie for a collection, what would it be? My best idea so far is Dune. Ooh, that's a good one. I think I would rather go for concept art for video games, just because I feel the artists have more freedom to come up with interesting stuff there. But if I would have to stick to a movie, District 9 comes to mind. Vorbor Boban, The Art of Sid Mead. Yeah, yeah, that's a good answer. But it's not a movie. But yeah, actually, let me see. I think Sid Mead did Blade Runner. What movies did Sid Mead work on? Do we have... Come on. Come on. There we go. Blade Runner. I don't think he worked on 49 since... Oh no, look, he actually could work on it. Interesting. Tomorrowland, Elysium. I mean, there's plenty to choose from with him. Time Cop, haha. But yeah, definitely somebody to look for if you're into concept art. feel I could have stepped a bit more away from the original suit that she's wearing, but I'm still happy with it. No doubt about that one, but the challenge for me is limited by a single film. I'm trying to think what had a lot of designs that I really liked. I mean, I did like some of the designs of the Tom Cruise movie, Oblivion. Like those were very clean, Apple-like futuristic designs. Either drawing a floppy drive character as a quick sketch and introduce some ideas. Very good. Thanks, Lulu. You could also try the Star Wars incredible cross sections from specific films like Phantom Menace. Oh, those are so awesome. Yep. Like if you, yeah, those are very cool. Those ship sketches, ship cross-section drawings, definitely very cool. Okay, let's do a quick ship sketch. Maybe this person needs a spaceship. And since we talked about Star Wars, I will steal some Millennium Falcon inspired cockpit. Oh wow, that's horribly bad. Okay. I was too eager there and I didn't properly construct. That's what I get. That's what I get for not properly constructing things. Constructing things always takes longer, but in the end, it's worth it. What are we listening to? I enjoy this. Vicious Attack. Does sound like a vicious attack indeed. Land speeder kind of ship. I was debating if it should be something like that, but I think it's just because I see this character as like a freelance mechanic who just pops in, fixes your troubles, and pops out. So basically you want a ship that is relatively quick and mostly just carries repair stuff. So we just pop sort of a like a cockpit on it, and the rest is literally just a box that is the cargo compartment of the ship. Something like, actually, it would be helpful if I would open like a Star Wars spaceship for this, or if I would quickly find, this might work. It might not. I like Star Wars like everyone else, but man, Andor was incredible. See, like I had a conversation with, we usually have Matsubob here. I loved the first season of Andor. I hated the first 3 episodes of season 2. It was just a huge waste of time. I mean, I'm only on episode 5, 6 now, but I just, until now, like everything in episodes 1 to 3 could have been done in one episode. I just found it extremely useless, honestly. I just don't understand why we needed all that stuff happening there. Character design is so hard. I keep thinking of dumb stuff like the curvature and pixel arrangements of older CRTs, and compared to newer displays technologies. I guess that's with trying every day. What does the curvature of old CRTs have to do with character design though? That is it's a bit confusing though. Don't like that. Actually, let's switch that up. They initially wanted to make 4 seasons, but Disney said it would be too expensive, so limited to 2. So it's a bit rushed and out of context in some episodes, but the overall idea was... But so I heard this, but for me it seems the opposite. The first 3 episodes of season 2 seem like the story is dragged out. Like all that happens is the idiot rebels that keep on messing up, and because of that, Ender is stuck on that planet for 3 episodes. Like, I didn't need to see that. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I really, the rest of the episodes, I'm really getting into it. I like the intrigue. I like all that stuff. But I just, like, those first 3 episodes, man, just did not ring true with me. Okay, a bit, feel like not the most inspired ships that I did, but hey, it could be explored from here on out to see what else we can do with design. I think there's some potential, but for now, this is the mechanic, and this is their ship that you can call and they will fix up things for you. All right, I think unless people have questions or remarks, we can call this. I will stick around for a minute or two, make sure to hydrate myself, and then after that I will call it. I see a quick adjustment to this one. actually it's a bit too wide. So this is why, even if you have like a bad idea or a bad design, I think sometimes it's worth just trotting through it and just drawing it out anyways. Just because if you just multiply it, or duplicate it, not multiply it, and then you just try working on it, you can come up with something that will be much more to your liking. And I do like this quite a bit more than what we had before. Okay, music stopped for some reason. Sorry, music. I would like to listen to music, not just to bits and pieces. All right. Not sure about this. So I like this shape, but maybe I'm just gonna do the duplication thing. Come on, my friend. So I just feel Mantis, I think the ship is called, from the Star Wars Jedi Outcast and Jedi Survivor games, and that one had that big rudder or wing that was adjusting. Let's get rid of this, it's a bit annoying. And then on this layer, yeah, I like it. I like this. This works. Definitely working for me. Feels a bit like a sailboat almost, with the big saily things. and then of course when it's landing it will just tilt it sideways. Oh, I think I will explore this this ship a bit further. I like where this is going. Because I tell my students all the time to get their bad ideas on and be okay with them. Some of them can be salvaged with refinement and others just are stepping stones. Exactly. Hey, Robert, it's cold and wet here in the shed. Hey, Sam. Welcome. Mr. Big Rig in the house. By the way, Sam, I started watching Taskmaster New Zealand, so I'm getting in even more New Zealand knowledge now. You got some funny people there in your Kiwi land. Cat girl, I just tried to photograph the heat pipes on a 220 GPU for reference. The camera doesn't like focusing on them. I imagine it's not easy to focus on that. Alright, now that Mr. Big Rig is here, we can finish the stream. Sorry, my friend. Yeah. Alright, ladies and gents. Brilliant, what season? Story of my life. I arrive and everyone goes. Sorry, but yeah, it is quite late. I did start the stream a bit late because I forgot about it. Shame on me. But I think we hung in there for, let me see, I think a good hour? Let's see what this says. Yeah, almost an hour. Almost an hour. So, yeah, thank you for popping in, Sam. Like a radio show. Alright, everyone. Today we did a quick warm-up study of a lady, and I'm horrible at ladies. Then we used another pose to draw the mechanic. And then we did a couple of sketches of the mechanic's ship. And of course we went a bit Star Warsy with it because why not? But yeah, that's what we did today. Hope you enjoyed this late stream, and I hope to catch everybody next time around. A secret live stream, yet here I am. It wasn't secret, it was planned, just arrived a bit late. Alright everyone, have a great Friday tomorrow, and then a great weekend, and yeah, have a great best time, and keep on sketching, eh? Alright, bye bye.